What is up, YouTubers? I am in a place in Indiana today that is near my favorite place in Indiana. So I thought that I could take you guys along with me. We could just admire nature together. Be a little tour guide, if you will. A little bit of a different vlog. We'll see how it goes. So there it is. Turkey Run State Park. Google it. Wouldn't you say that electronics, which my generation profited from, I mean, I remember my first Space Invaders and Asteroids, man, we were digging it. I appreciate the gaming community and a good game. In fact, my wife and I are working our way through Zelda right now, so don't troll me for gaming, but nobody gets outside anymore. Nobody just, well, okay, so that's not true. Some people, some family, we camp once a year, do a music festival, Cornerstone Festival. Yeah, what's up? And so, you know, I get my kids out and we do things, but still, some of the natural beauty of the land. I mean, what's around your area? Maybe you can vlog me back and video response me on cool things in your area. I've often joked if you know, when I die, they can cremate me and scatter my ashes here, because my life has took me around the globe, man. I mean, from the Navy to work-related travel. I mean, I've been to Jamaica. I walked through Bob Marley's house. That's not a joke. I walked through Bob Marley's house. I took the tour. I've been to England, Portsmouth, England. Took the tour. Went and saw Stonehenge, Buckingham Palace, Hard Rock Cafe, London. Come on now. I mean, and you know, through the Caribbean, all the way around to the European countries, Spain, France, Italy, Denmark, England. You know, I've been there. I've seen these places, experienced their language and their culture. And, but still, having traveled worldwide, Turkey Run State Park is still my favorite place and still where I want my ashes scattered. And that's sort of a joke, I know, but it is sort of a feeling. It's a beautiful park. Spectacular thing you first see at Turkey Run is this suspension bridge behind me. And it takes you into the rock formations. And from here you go back into rock gullies that have been carved out over time. And it is just a spectacular view. Oh yeah. This ain't one of those little Nancy suspension bridges where, you know, it rocks when you walk or something like that you see on crazy Amazonian things. This thing's been here since I was a kid. I'm sure they do maintenance on it occasionally. Look at this thing. I always hate it when I review my videos and edit. Seems like all I can do is hear myself breathe all the time. This is going to be one of those videos, as you can imagine. I will try to pace myself. Had a light salad for lunch. Yes, the New Year's is here. I am determined to become half the man I am. So here we go. I actually have a friend of the family. He's why that sign was up there. They got climbing up and one of these big cliffs, and he fell and broke his neck. I remember as a kid, it was a big deal. And so because of him, hello Vance, they mounted these signs up there. I think there might have been alcohol, you know, who knows what was going on that day. Ice. Oh no, technology interrupts the quiet of, let's just silence this little piece of technology. You kids ought to try that sometime. Leave the iPod at home. I'm not knocking iPods. I love music. Everybody knows that. But here's the first gorge after you cross the suspension bridge. And you got a couple miles of this type of hiking down in these gorges. Gorgeous gorges. Can I say that? Is that a word? Gorgeous gorges? That's where we came from. Where we initially entered was there. That couple's just out for a stroll. Staying young. So what happens is that you get down in here and the path literally crosses the creek. And so the best thing you can do is just to find your rock path, tink, 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 to get to dry land. So if I drop you, sorry. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it. I was always pretty sure-footed. Pretty spry for a bat guy. There, George, I said it. So I got people from Kentucky that watch this. I got people from Mexico. I got people from Canada. Maybe some people from Singapore. I dare you all to show me a prettier piece of land. And some of the trails come right up to cliffs. There's ladders you got to go straight up, straight down. So, not for the faint of heart or the kids that can't be put on a harness or a leash, because there are places to get severely hurt here, as was aforementioned. So I'm standing here looking at the wildlife up in the trees. I know the bald eagle is off the endangered list, and here in Indiana I'm told there are several nesting birds. I don't know how many, but I've always wanted to see one in the wild. I've took pictures of them in the zoos all my life. And I know if you go up to Alaska, they're like pigeons, you know, drive you crazy in your trash. But here in Indiana, I've yet to see a live sighting. And I think I just saw one. But it was in flight, looked white-headed, dark-bodied. So I'm not going to call it a confirmed sighting. I need to flat out see a bald eagle. I can't claim that one. I'm pretty sure it was. It flew right up through the trees there. Life is full of these little moments. And when we lose perspective of what's worth things in life, what in life is valuable? Is it our trucks and our vehicles and our house and our iPods, or is it our children, priceless to us? That we as adults have a responsibility, and I know you all get to see me parent a little bit. You know, and my dad died young, and I'm just flying by the seat of my pants on parenting. But I'm trying to get the outcome that I would hope, and that's well-adjusted kids that aren't selfish in nature, that are self-sufficient. Got to wean them off the proverbial nipple. I said it, nipple. Josh, shut up. And you know, that'll stand on their own 2 feet. Uh-oh. I'll fall and break my arm right in front of you guys. That'd be awesome. That would make this video epic, right? Then it'll be on just some rednecks falling in the woods. Look here, what you're hearing. Come on, is this not a calendar? And I want to tell you, since it's off season, it was free to get in here. I have paid nothing, even though I did go to the ATM and get some cash in case they wanted $5, but it's off season. So I don't know, Memorial Day or something, they shut it down. You can just come on in, public park. That's just like, I don't know if you know the National Zoo in DC. You know, that's free. You can just walk right in. There's no gate. There's no, to see the pandas and stuff. That's on some of our earlier videos. We went to that zoo. It was a rainy, nasty day, but we went. And then when the kids have spring break in March, it is our intent right now to go hit New York City. It would be a natural landform of a different kind. And I don't know, I'm hooked on this one YouTuber's site called Amazing Strangers NYC. Put it in there, Amazing Strangers NYC. And he just sets it, this little New York, the Ewoks are attacking. Okay, he sets at this little New York park, you know, where the skaters come and all the crazies. And he just films them, man. He's made a YouTube channel of it, and it's pretty freaking interesting. I'll probably sit there for about an hour, and then they'll run me off. I don't know, we'll see. If I'm to navigate this in my loafers, I'm going to have to turn you off. If I turn it back on and I'm on the ground, it didn't go well. It's so cold. Okay, I'm just kidding. But it does almost look impassable. It's not the getting up, it's the getting back down. Oh, there is no passing this without putting my foot in the drink. But you guys want to see what's around the corner. Let me ask you, do you want me to risk my life going so that you can see what's around that corner? What was that? I didn't hear it. Yes or no? Yes or no? What? Yeah. Yes, you do? You guys are evil. You trolls. You just sit at home and just demand things of the YouTubers. We risk our lives for you. You better thumbs up this video if I live. Oh, no, you'll thumbs up it if I don't. You people. Sometimes this is a best area, just hike shoe-free. So now I'm about to traverse. Here's my foot. Dink, 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 right? Think we can do that? So this is about all I'm going to do for you, maybe a little bit on the way out. But is this not spectacular? And if you want to come to Indiana, come with me. We will. It's more like. Hey. I don't know if you can see this, but this tree here is actually rooted on the edge of this huge triangular rock. And his root system is right down the outside of the rock on either side. That's right. I've been watching where Makita goes out in the desert of Vegas. Eat this, Tim. Just kidding, man. I know you'd love it here. So, and you know, in the silence, everybody needs to find their zen. It is dangerous here. I remember the last couple summers ago, maybe 3 now, 4. Gosh, Landon, has it been that long? Landon was like up on a cliff off the beaten path, and I was above him because the path was at the ladders, and he had got over to the side, and he started sliding, you know, face clawing onto the rock, and there was no stopping it. And it was a pretty gradual, you know, it was a sharp descent, but it was flat ground under him. It wasn't falling into a pit of spikes or something. And I don't know if I said it, but I thought it or said it, and he did it. I said, spin around and take the jump. And he come around on his butt and just went off. Boom, and landed on both feet. And there were people there. Everybody applauded. Yay! Landon's like, I meant to do it. And this is one of the problems for me with today's society. When I was a kid, we used to come down and just get in this water and go crazy. You know, it wouldn't go crazy, but you could wade. It's only 6 foot deep, you know. And you come here in the summer, and there's all kinds of canoers and tubing. We did tubing one year. But if you get in the water up to your knees and try to fish, they can get you for the wading law. So it seems like things have changed. I'll show you the covered bridge, and they have a Mountain Dew type rock where you can jump, you know. At least you used to be able to. Now I think it's called Get Arrested for Trespassing Rock. Man, I should charge you people a cover for some of these jokes. This is top premium humor. But if you come here in the midst of summer, you will see kids ignoring this sign, climbing up here, and dropping out into the water. Okay, be careful. Be careful. It's a pretty good drop, probably 40 foot. And this is also where we used to get a good run and jump. Yeah. Here, let's do it. Yeah. Scale, not to scale. And then you float down there and come back up. So this is what I call like a Mountain Dew type rock. So like I said, having been all over the world, I have shared with you now a little gem that I hold in my heart. Favorite places, Indiana, Turkey Run. Peace out.